Anubis is a popular god, especially in Egypt, because in Egypt, death is very important. First, let's look at a brief overview of Egyptian mythology. Okay, Anubis has ancestors, the darkness and the swirling chaos. Okay, so from the darkness or from the void came Heka. This is Heka, who is the god of magic, of spells, of spoken word and meaningful speech. He is also the god of the mouth, the enchantment, and the sorcery. Okay. When Heka came out of the void, he said, "Let there be water." Okay. So out of the watery silence rose new. Let us new. The primeval water, and from new came everything, because new is moisture and moisture is life. So from new, all other creatures came out, the elements particularly. And what are these elements, or who are these elements? The elements are the infinites or the Ogdod. We have Nu, Amun, Kuk, and He, and they made feminine counterparts of themselves so that they could procreate some more. Okay, so Nu created Nunet, Amun created Amunet, Kuk created Kukhet, and He created Huhet. All right. Okay. So these are the Ogdods. They are 8 all in all. The infinites or the elements that made up the universe. All right. Okay. So why is death very important to the Egyptians? It's because the Egyptians believed that when you die, your body should be mummified and placed in a sarcophagus. Okay. This is a sarcophagus. In the underworld, you will be judged first. When you are guilty of your sins, okay, the deity crocodile will eat you. But if you're proven innocent, a boat, just like the boat of Charon, takes you to the meadow of reeds. They call their heaven the meadow of reeds. It's a meadow full of reeds, okay? So it's just basically a meadow full of grasses. But it's very peaceful, okay? There's wind, very fresh wind, and then you just run across the meadows. Yun lang. Ganun lang kasimple yung belief nila of what afterlife is, okay? So now let's look at the first family of Egypt. All right, so we have Atumra, who is the son of the Ogdods or the infinites, okay? And he basically took the form of a human, okay? The word atom in science came from Atumra because he is the basic particle, okay, that made up everything and everyone else, okay? Because Atumra, he spat, and from his spit, as in dura, from his spit came 2 beings, Shu and Tefnut, okay? Now, Shu and Tefnut, they are siblings, but because there's nobody else to marry and to procreate with, so they married themselves, okay? So Shu and Tefnut, it's just like Izanagi and Izanami, right? They are siblings and spouses at the same time. And so they had Geb and Nut. Okay, all right. Yeah. And from Geb and Nut, they had these 4 more popular gods. Nephthys, okay, the goddess of protection. Osiris, who is the god of the world. Isis, the goddess of sorcery, and Set, who is the, god of darkness. Okay, all right. So Osiris, he procreated with both of his sisters, Isis and Nephthys. When he procreated with his sister Isis, we have Horus, the sun god. And when he procreated with his sister Nephthys, we have Anubis. Ayan na si Anubis, who is the god of the underworld. Okay. So again, who is Anubis or Anpu? He is the god of death. He is the mummification god. He is the protector of the dead. In some mythological records, he's the son of Ra and Hesat. Okay, so Ra is the Atum Ra, and Hesat is the cow goddess, where all the milk of life comes from. Okay, so Egyptians believed they all have life because of Hesat, because they all drank from her milk, and Hesat is a cow. Okay, so as you can see, half of the body I mean, well, the body is actually human in form, but the head is in animal form.